Hello, everyone. This is Renegades React. We are back, and this is Alien Covenant Prologue: The Crossing,
Oh,
20th Century Fox.
oh yes.
Okay.
So
I'm worried.
we watched the other prologue, which was interesting. You know, gave a good introduction to the crew. You know, showed them off and everything.
Sure.
And now we have this, which it
I'm worried.
it's only 2 minutes. 2 minutes and 40 seconds,
dude,
which is
I'm
interesting.
concerned.
A lot of things can happen in 2 minutes.
This is true.
A
But
lot of things can happen in
Micah,
2 seconds.
this video or this movie you're very excited about because
I mean, sure.
Cautiously
you
optimistic?
love the Alien franchise.
Well,
You
some
love
of
the first
it.
two.
Yeah.
Cautiously optimistic.
Well, here's the thing.
Cautiously optimistic.
Considering Ridley Scott's actually on a good movie tear right now, which that's the one thing I noticed about Ridley Scott. He makes good films.
Mhm.
He makes bad films. He makes good films. He makes bad films. He's back up in the good now.
I am cautiously optimistic about this.
Well, from the trailers that you've seen so far, are you happy with what they're portraying?
I mean, it seems fine. They haven't really given anything away. So.
Yeah, that's
Which is
that
good.
is
Which
the
is what
Which
you
part
need
of-
from a trailer.
Yeah.
part of what made well, at least the first two great was there was some mystery to them.
And that's what they're doing here, I feel. I mean, and that's good. It's good that we're not given everything.
yeah, I mean, a good trailer gets you hyped without telling you anything at all.
Exactly.
So, all right. Well, shall we get in there?
I guess so. Let's get it on screen. And let's give it a watch.
Oh no. Just what?
2093. That actually seems like within ranges of our current scientific
Oh yeah.
pathway.
But the thing is, it's like, don't bring Prometheus into this. Don't do it.
After we made contact with the engineers, the Prometheus was destroyed.
I'd be dead.
All hands were lost.
Oh,
but I
Numi!
stayed with
Numi
Elizabeth
Rapace.
in one of their ships. I was badly injured on our mission. She put me back together. I'd never experienced such compassion. Certainly not from Mr. Wayland, or from any human.
Green to green, red to red. It's meant to be simple.
I'm doing my best.
You're very kind at heart, you know.
We were able to activate their ship and set course for their homeworld.
Oh,
We were finally going to meet our creator.
that's a terrible idea.
How long?
Impossible to say,
What if they know better than us?
so long as they are no worse.
He put her to sleep.
Sleep tight. I'll wake you when
He
we
put her in
arrive.
stasis.
Yeah.
Because he's an android.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he doesn't age.
Yeah, he's just gonna hang out.
I still don't trust him, though. Not after what he did.
Yeah.
And then I was alone again. I learned of their ways.
The
and
Chozo?
awaited our arrival.
No, but seriously, the Chozo, right? What?
Oh, boy.
Oh, that's a good sound.
Oh, boy.
Oh.
That's their civilization.
Whoa.
Uh-oh. What is...
Look on my works, ye mighty, and spare.
David?
What did you do?
David, you didn't. He unleashed the formula on their home planet. He unleashed everything on them. Jeez. At least that's what I pick up from that.
So you think the engineer's homeworld is the xenomorph homeworld then, like that just takes over and like roots out everything?
I think so. Because that virus that causes that the breakdown of the breakdown of down to the genetic level, down to the DNA. I mean, it recombines it and repurposes it.
Ooh.
I mean, he did that. If he does that to all of them, everything, and then he leaves her in stasis and locks the ship so those things can't get in, so they can't get in.
Well, theoretically can't.
Theoretically can't get in.
Because let's be real, they're gonna get in, and it's gonna be bad.
Well, if they get in, you said if they get in, which honestly I don't know why the Xenos would want to try and get in there, because Xenos really, they're kind of like, as Micah, I think I heard you say it one time, they're like ants. They function more along the lines of ants. They form a colony.
Pretty much.
They have a queen, and unless something is a threat to their colony, they really don't interfere. Now, if something is integral to the growth of their colony, they will seek it out. However, I don't think that's the case with Numi Rapace, because they don't know she's on there.
It would be an interesting twist. I'm be kind of bummed if they make it all the way back to the engineer's homeworld and we don't get some answers. Like he just like unleashes like a, biological weapon that just starts to like.
He unleashes hell.
Yeah.
Because presumably there would be like the, whatever the contagion is, and so then they'd all have like proto aliens busting out of them and.
Yeah, it's true. So Alien Day. I thought I saw something else.
Another video or
another video with aliens. But no, I'm not seeing anything here.
Yeah.
Okay, so Alien Covenant. This looks.
It's gonna be interesting.
This looks interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, holy.
And somehow they're gonna just tie in Prometheus because.
I mean, that was always the design, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean it's a good idea.
Well, here's the thing: the execution of Prometheus, would you agree, is not good?
Yeah, it's not good.
Okay, now a lot of people blame the way too big ideas that were in the script. That were in the script. Case in point, I'll say this one thing: Damon Lindelof is a great plot writer. I mean, honestly, he's really good at coming up with great plots. But the idea of the creation, from the Prometheans, from the creators, is an interesting idea.
Right.
Now, the execution of showing that and giving reason as to why the creators did what they did at the end of Prometheus, not executed very well.
Yeah.
It was just basically a movie just that raised a bunch of questions. I mean, it didn't really solve anything.
But if this answers those questions, now, okay, TV series can get away with that. Movies, on the other hand, it's a bit.
Yeah, I mean the entire purpose of the pilot of a show is to give you the premise and to raise those questions.
Yeah.
I don't think you can get away with a movie that way.
You can if you give logical points to end, like a logical closure point.
Yeah, but I don't think you got there.
Well, I don't think so either.
Yeah.
But
I mean, on top of that, execution or not, there were some really dumb things that happened in that movie.
I think the downfall of Prometheus, it wasn't the ideas. I enjoyed the ideas behind it. I think they just did too much stupid stuff to try and turn it into like almost like a suspense film. Like there were too many like kind of silly actiony elements and like suspense that weren't really suspenseful. They were just cringy.
I will say
the Prometheus school of running away from things.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, for me, what the one thing was that I will say was gut-wrenching, no pun intended on it, was the scene where Numi Rapace had to have.
Now that was legitimately suspenseful.
That
I was
was.
super uncomfortable throughout that whole thing.
Bless you,
Yeah.
Elena. Bless you,
Yours
Elena.
too. Yep.
So stuff like that is very good. But yeah, I know what you mean. Like,
Otherwise, that was a complete waste of Charlize Theron.
I agree with that. Now, you saying they use like dumb action-y things to try and make it suspenseful. What would you say one example would be? Would you say the losing the crew members?
When the ship was rolling and they're running in a straight line from it, and then Numi Rapace at the last minute rolls off to the side.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's the thing.
It's like,
are you kidding me?
It's like left or right, choose one.
Yeah.
Run diagonal. Get out of the way.
Get out from under where it's going to be.
Exactly.
That and like just the goofy like the snake alien weapon thing where he's like, it's kind of cute, and it like grabs his arm and is like literally like breaks his arm in half and stuff, and like just it is like seriously, this is how scientists go about exploring things.
It's like, ooh, it's cute.
Yeah.
Oh my God, how could this happen?
Like, there is so much stupidity there that it's hard to overlook.
It is.
Yeah.
Now there were some legitimately cool moments where it's like they like figure out that it's like, oh well, I think you've got to stop him because I think he's gonna head to Earth, and so they like ram the ships into each other, and you're like, that was super cool. Like
Idris Elba be going out like a badass.
that was super ballsy, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. It's like men. It's like men. It's been an honor working with. It's been an honor. Shut up, Captain. Yeah.
And then just the idea of the engineers, because that idea's been around for a long time, and the fact that it's like we were talking about, like meeting your heroes. It's like, wow, it's like these are the people that seeded the planet that created life, and it's like, man, that guy's a total dick.
Yeah.
Well,
and then it's like, I wonder why that happened. It's sort of that. It's like they put all this like faith basically in this discovery, and then it's like, whoa, this is we were projecting a little bit here, and we happened to find what amounted to basically a nuclear test site.
And David got his head ripped off.
Yeah.
It's like you could actually see it in his eyes the very moment he realized his mistake. It's just like when it grabs him, it's just like the look just goes, oh God.
Yeah. You see that baby? Oh no.
And then, of course, the sort of the constant thematic struggle of man overcoming his mortality with Wayland, I thought was, that's always interesting to explore. But then at the end, he's like, hey, I'm dying. Like, he just accepted it,
Yeah, he's just
after he fought for so long.
He's like, David. What was he said to David? Like, David, take care, or David.
David said something to him. He was like, I can't remember. It's like have a safe journey or something, because he's like I'm dying or something, and
like have a safe.
And then also the interesting notion that like David straight up said like after Wayland was gone he'd be free, and he didn't know what that looked like.
Well, there you go. Yeah.
And it's like if something has that level of intelligence, I think freedom is a prerequisite to intelligence. Or should be requisite to intelligence.
Yeah.
So it's like
artificial or biological.
Because I mean, if something has that level of intelligence, should it,
But
yeah, but I mean, all of that interesting stuff is then being coupled with
the
Some
stupid
silly
actiony suspense stuff.
Actiony cliches and really stupid stuff, and just.
And as far as like the design and stuff, like it looks fantastic. So I both love and hate Prometheus.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
And hopefully this capitalizes on all the good things while cutting out a lot of the crap.
Yeah, let's just pretend that the bad stuff never happened. Of course,
it did.
Yeah, but I mean, it's like, hey, let's cover the good points of Prometheus real quick.
Yeah.
And then get into this. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
hopefully that's what we get. But
this answers the question: where's Numi Rapace in the trailer for Alien Covenant? She's in hibernation. At least that's what I think. Either she's still in hibernation or he took her out and she's dead. I mean, that it could go either way. But okay.
I guess we'll find out. I
guess
mean,
so.
Presumably.
Yeah.
as we go through the movie, and it's like those two characters weren't even in there. Oh, good, we're doing this.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Anyway.
All right. So.
Well, I guess that's got it, everyone. Tell us what you think in the comments, and hopefully we will see you all very soon.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye.
thought we were over this.
Oh, I haven't done that in the last few videos. No! No, we have to go back!